ladies and gentlemen, and in particular to Suresh. Suresh, I like your speech. Stay away from the onion tricks. You have related how a personal story using the analogy of cutting onions, and you transform life lessons or derive life lessons from your family. Now, I'm going to share with you 3 things that I personally like about your speech. Suresh started the speech by grabbing our attention. How often do you hear a speaker starting his speech with a rhyme which he turned into a song? Now, I can't imitate how he did it, but I think you can remember how he did it. It was a good way to grab our attention. He had very purposeful gesture, and at various stages of his speech, when he talked about high temperature, he was able to marry that with very purposeful hand gestures. And of course, who can forget the visual aid when he unraveled a knife and the cutting of an onion. Overall, it was a speech that is delivered in a very comfortable conversational manner. It seemed as though he's talking to us like a very old friend. Now, for Suresh, how can we bring his speech to the next level? I have the following recommendations. Now, I noticed that you reenacted certain scenes in your speech, showing your father and yourself. However, because there was no vocal variety, it wasn't apparent. When your dad said, "I'm committed to my duties, I don't need an alarm," for your consideration, you could have used a stern voice to reflect your dad. "I'm committed to my duties, son, and I don't need an alarm." Something more authoritative to show the seriousness of the point that your dad was trying to put across. 2, stage movement. I noticed that you were restricting yourself to this area of the speech. Now, when you took out the cutting of the onion, feel free to go to the extreme of the size of the onions and raise up the onion and the knife high so that everybody can see what is it that you're trying to demonstrate and drive across. Third, voice projection and dramatic effect. Now, because this is a motivational speech, there is a lesson that you want to drive home. Feel free to project your voice as well as use drama. Use your diaphragm. Say, "Ladies and gentlemen," instead of using from your voice, because you are addressing a lecture theatre and not to one-to-one. "My friends got admitted except me." I could not feel that sadness in your facial expression. So, big voice projection, big drama, as well as facial expression to match your speech. Overall, it was a very interesting. Topic. It was a great speech. I think if you work on the following areas that I recommended, and finally, not forgetting your call to action. You had a call to action, however, it was not apparent. I would recommend you using purposeful gesture, vocal variety to nudge home the point. Ladies and gentlemen, whether is it being a father, being a mother, or being a Toastmaster, never stay focused and never get distracted by your onion tricks. Bigger movement, louder voice, look the audience in the eye to show the seriousness and earnestness of what you're trying to deliver. I like your speech. It was cool, calm, and collected delivery. I encourage you to be bold, to be courageous, and to project your voice with bigger movements and vocal variety. And I am very sure, and I have every confidence that you will blossom and develop further as a public speaker. Back to you, Context Chair.